on after you're done.
Hey guys, this is Johnny Sunshine. It's Sunday at 3:45. I've just climbed out of the crypt. I'm still feeling a little under the weather, but Johnny's got to eat, man. So I'm gonna whip up some good ass food. I'm gonna do some pork chops smothered in onions, and I'm gonna make some jag. Jag is a Portuguese rice dish with some beans, and yeah, it's gonna be delicious, man. Hey, sweetie. Sweetie. Come here, come here.
I don't want to be camera.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put you on camera. Come on, you goofy girl, you. Little better. We already got one goofy girl in this kitchen. Sweetie, can you say something? You have a beautiful voice.
I don't. You just think that.
She's a little shy. Anyways, all right, let me get cooking here, man. Quickest way, guys. Quickest way to defrost meat is take it out of the freezer, fill your sink up with cold water, and sit it in there, and guaranteed in 30 minutes, 35, 40 minutes, these pork chops will be ready to be cooked. No microwave defrost, no partially cooking them while you're trying to defrost them. It's really the easiest way to defrost food. Cold water. Just let them sit there and let nature take over, man. Alright guys, let me get hot here. Alright guys, this is how I cut onions because they really mess with my eyes. Let me get these guys cut up, and this is a lifesaver, man. These are a little bit tight. Like I gotta really hurry up because I may pass out. Alright guys, so we got a bunch of onions cooking in some butter and some olive oil with salt, pepper. This is the beginning of the jag. Some onion and some chidis, Gaspar's chidis. Very important. Without that, I don't know how you make it. That's just how we do it. So, it's supposed to have peppers in it, but I don't have any. So, it's not going to be a big deal. It's still going to taste good. I am going to put some of these pigeon peas in. These things are really good. Basically rice and beans. I may even put some kidney beans in that, man. This is my take on jag. Everything I do is my take on it. So don't hold me to it. Let's see if I can get a better view up here. So I'm just gonna let these cook, and what I do is once these onions become translucent, you know, pretty much cooked, I'm gonna dump them into a bowl, and then I'm gonna cook the pork chops in that same pan, and once I get them nice and browned, almost done, I'm gonna dump the onions back in over the top of the pork chops, and then I'll stick this whole pan under the broiler and give everything a nice brown color. And let me just tell you, man, there ain't nothing wrong with a damn good old pork chop, man. Used to eat them a lot when I was a kid, man. They were affordable, you know. My mom, we didn't have a whole lot of money. Pork chops were good. These are actually not like a bone-in pork chop. I made these myself out of pork loin. You buy a pork loin and cut it up. Get one with some fat in it, you know? That's where all the flavor is. You can see this, you can see the flavor starting to come out of this chorizo. It's gonna give that rice this color. I've got it on pretty low right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a real good tasting sauce out of this. Fill it up with some water. Put a cup of rice or a cup and a half of rice in this pan. And some beans. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it. Turn that up just a little bit. I just took those pork chops out of the freezer, put them in that water, and they're damn near defrosted already, man. Telling you, that's the way to do it, guys. So what I like to do with my beans is I like to strain them and wash them. These pigeon peas, man, one of the best foods on earth for you, man. They're really good. Full of good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, a handful of green pepper would have been great, but I appear to be out of it. See that nice color? The rice is going to take that color on. This fucking thing's going to end up in the sauce. Lots of salt, man, for rice. Pepper. Man. I'm gonna let that cook for a minute. I don't want that. You really want this to kind of boil. Get that color out of that chorizo, man. Alright, so these onions are looking righteous, right where I want them. I'll dump them in here. Put a little more olive oil in this pan. A little more butter. Alright, so my pork chops. So in this, I put some crushed red pepper, some garlic. Like I said, there's salt in it. It literally took, look at how soft these are. It literally took 15 minutes to thaw these pork chops out, guys. Ugh. Let's go ahead and turn this down. Take a peek at this. See this nice looking sauce, man? That's tasting good, guys. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit more water. Rice is easy, man. 2 of whatever and 1 rice. I'm going to put 2 cups. Yeah. So that's 2 cups of water. There's obviously already some juice in there. I'm gonna throw a little more butter in that, just because, you know, this is heart healthy cooking. some rice over here. Almost forgot my beans, y'all. So I need to get this thing back up to a boil. And you can see these pork chops are doing well. Definitely need to get this back up to a boil. I've got another 4 or 5 pork chops to cook too, so you'll see. I'm gonna get all this done. I'll take these pork chops out. I'll dump them onions back in, and the onions will loosen up all this flavor that's stuck on the bottom of this pan. And then I'll put the pork chops back in, throw it under the boiler, and they'll all be nice and brown with browned onions, and we'll have some rice with it. That's it. Pretty quick, easy, and hopefully it's going to make me feel better today. Really took a beating. I think I totally had heat exhaustion, caught a cold. Fucking heat's no joke, guys. You know it. Everybody who works in it. Alright, guys, it's time for the rice. I'll put a little more in there just to be safe. These pork chops are looking righteous. Alright, so what I gotta do is take them out, throw the next batch in. I don't need to cook them all the way through. I forgot to put salt and pepper on them. Alright, so this rice, I'm going to turn this thing down to simmer now. Try not to uncover it. I'm going to take these other babies. you want to stir this, you know, this rice. You want to definitely let the beans and everything get throughout the whole dish. But now I just let that sit, man, till it's done. That's the end of that. That's looking really good. I use parboiled rice. I mean, I'm not a real chef, but works for me. Throw a little more butter in there. You'll see what happens to these beautiful onions, man. Once I throw them back in there without the pork chops in. Alright guys, so there's a fucking mountain of pig, but here go the onions back in to get all this goodness out of the bottom of this pan. That's all the flavor, my friends. That's all the flavor right there. Trust me. Just gotta scrape it off, man. I've got the broiler's going. As soon as I get this stuff off the bottom, there's a name for this. I call it schmutz. I gotta get the schmutz off the bottom of the pan. Okay, so I've gotten all the schmutz off. You can see the color of these. They're full of flavor now. I'm gonna dump them back in this guy here. Turn that off. Now what I'm going to do is put the pork chops back in. Juice in there. Ooh, yeah. Get a little messy up in here. Then you just take these onions, dump them right on top of them babies. Doggy. Well, tell me your mouth isn't watering, man. I know it is, because mine is. So the biggest thing is now is when you put this in under the broiler, to remember that it's hot. So when you grab this handle, you don't burn the shit out of yourself. Yeah. What the fuck's going on? Broil. I can't get it to go. Bake. Broil. There we go. Check out my Jag. That's smelling righteous. And no meal would be complete, my friends, without some corn. I love corn, man. So that's it, man. It took me 20 minutes. 20 minutes, a half hour. I'm gonna turn this off so I have some battery left to show you the finished product and clean up. Alright guys, so we're all set here. You can see this is done. It's under the broiler for, I don't know, less than 10 minutes. That's pork chops smothered in onions. This is my attempt at Jag. It's a Portuguese or Cape Verdean dish. Very, very good. Got beans in it, and then I've got corn. Let me plate this up and show you what it looks like. Time to eat, guys. Pork chops smothered in onions, Jag, and some corn. A lot of that juice coming out of this pan right here. Woohoo! Delicious. Alright, man. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a try. Pork's cheap, and it's better than, I like eating it better than steak, actually. So, have a great night, man. It's Sunday night. I'm sweating. I'm still sick. And hopefully I'll be at it again tomorrow, man. See ya.